do. I concealed under my eyes. I concealed under my eyes.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's First Impressions Week here on Robin's Cup of Tea, and what that means is that every day this week, Monday through Friday, I'm going to bring you a brand new drugstore product that I've never tried before. We're going to test it out and see what I think. We're starting today with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation, and this might be one of the products I am most excited about. Obviously, there is nothing on my face right now, and you'll have to forgive me. It was an early morning, and I'm very eager to get started here. Make sure you're subscribed because I don't want you to miss the other videos coming this week, and in a couple of weeks, once I've had time to really thoroughly test out these products, I'll do an update video where I give you my final reviews. Okay, let's get started. Oh, it has directions. Shake well. Oh, it is pretty liquidy. Dot onto skin in rolling motion for flawless coverage. Okay. I'm gonna use a brush because I don't like beauty blenders. I feel like that's like a beauty blender instruction. Shaken. It doesn't smell horrible. That's my brush. No, it's a chew toy. Okay, so on this side, I'm going to use my Real Techniques Expert face brush. You hear that? I mean, he's like destroying my brushes. Actually would have a little bit more coverage, but I do really like it, and I am surprised how lightweight it feels. Like, I really can't feel it on my skin, which I like a lot. I like that brush. I'm gonna switch to a denser flat top brush. This is my IT Cosmetics Airbrush Buffing Foundation brush. Sometimes this gives more coverage, so I wanna see how this works on the other side. I will say that just right off the bat, it's not as glowy as my True Match Lumi foundation, but I kind of like that. I was kind of hoping to find something a little bit more in the middle with a little bit more coverage, and this is really nice so far. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more and see if it can cover up any of my discoloration here. So this is doing pretty well. I will say that I like it with a denser brush. I think those of you who like the Beauty Blender type sponges are gonna like that as well. It did cover up a lot of my discoloration under my eyes, so it's pretty impressive. So I think that it does give a little bit of glow. It's not totally mattifying, and so far, I'm a fan. Like, I'm hoping that it looks this good when I finish my makeup and throughout the day, because I really like this, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna hop off camera and do the rest of my makeup. I'll come back and show you everything together. I will say I'm gonna powder a little bit down the center of the face, but I'm not gonna powder anything else, so we can see how that goes. So see you back here in a second. So I finished the rest of my makeup, and here is the look all together. So far, you guys, I'm impressed. I kind of love this foundation. I did use kind of a glowy blush, but I didn't put on any highlighter so that we could see if there was much glow to this foundation. I would say it has a nice kind of subtle glow, but it's not mattifying at all, and it doesn't feel drying on my skin. I would say it's set most of the way, but even though I didn't powder most of my face, my cheek products still went on really smoothly, so it's not so wet that things like stick to it. So that's a good thing. If you don't like to powder your face, this foundation is still gonna work for you. I will also say that I did not use nearly as much concealer as I usually do. I concealed under my eyes, and then I put a little bit around my nose, but I didn't have to put any on any spots. And also I usually put concealer on my nose because it gets really red, and I didn't do that today just to kind of see how this holds up, and I think it looks pretty good. So first impressions are good. I really like it. I'm excited to see how it wears throughout the day. It is currently 9:45. So I will check back with you guys in a few hours before I start working, and then later at the end of the day. So I'll see you soon. Okay, so I'm back. It is almost 4 o'clock, which means I've had this foundation on for a little over 6 hours, which is pretty good wear, and honestly, it's held up pretty well until now. Tut, don't eat my ring. Don't eat my wedding ring. Stop. Stop eating my wedding ring. In the past 5 minutes, Tut just started rubbing against my nose and literally took out like almost all of that foundation. But that just happened. Thanks, Tut. Oh, hi. That's my face. Oh, yeah, that's my nose. Yeah, so this is what's happening to my nose. I will say it got really cakey under my eyes. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that, but it's like completely creased under there. Really gross. So next time I use this, I'm definitely not gonna put it under the eyes because it does not play well there with concealers. I can also see it's like starting to separate some here around my chin. It's also settling into the lines on my forehead, and this foundation does not help pores. Like it doesn't look good, you guys. So yeah, it's like separating around here. If you can see that, it's like in my forehead line because I got wrinkles. So yeah, it's just not looking, like up close, it doesn't look so hot anymore. All right, I just had a quick break between lessons, but I gotta get back to teaching, so I will see you guys in a few hours. Okay, I'm back. It is almost 7 o'clock, so I've had this foundation on officially for 9 hours, which is way too long. I am dying to wash my face. I just finished teaching, threw on a sweatshirt. Sorry, I'm kind of a mess. And Tut's pissed because it's time for his dinner. I know, I'm coming. I just gotta wrap this shit up. So honestly, at this point, I am not pleased with my face. This foundation has sunk into every fine line and crevice and pore and just looks a mess. And then around the chin, it's still just like separating and looking super awkward. So stay tuned for the update because I am gonna keep playing with this one. I don't wanna give up on it yet. Like I really did like it when I first applied it and it felt super lightweight. I think I may have put on too much because I was trying to see if it was buildable. I'm gonna try it with different primers. I will keep testing this for a few weeks and let you know what I think. But thanks for hanging out with me for this first day of my drugstore first impressions week. This one was kind of a fail, but hopefully it's gonna be up from here. I've got a mascara, a liquid lipstick, a contour highlight stick that I'm gonna test out. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss all of that, and I'm gonna go feed my cat. Bye guys.
He's pissed. He says, feed me, bitch. Feed me. Come on, Tut. I'm looking super awkward. Again, Tut, don't eat my brushes. Stop. Tut. Tut, don't, no. Tut. Well, there goes that brush. Thank you, Tut. Stop. Tut. This is why I've been keeping my brushes in the closet. Stop, Tut. Stop.
So here's the thing about this. You don't need this in your collection if you have a lot of eyeshadows like I do. I mean, there's nothing revolutionary or terribly exciting about this, but I kind of think it's genius.